All right. Hey, what's up, kids? I fired up this game, and what's her face has left the cabin, and now when she pops up in the little happy little fucking intro thing, it's a weird ghoul ghost thing, and I wasn't paying attention, and I was trying to adjust shit on the recording, and it legit scared the fuck out of me because all of a sudden all I saw was this like grayscale fucking creepy smiling bitch in my peripheral vision, and I wasn't expecting it. But so Mariah, I think her name was, I don't fucking remember these people's names. I do so much bullshit throughout the week. But she left the cabin, so now everybody's crying. I think it's the next day. I don't fucking remember. I probably should have watched back some of it. Do you think she made it to higher ground? Judging by the fucking thing I got, no. I believe in Mariah. Okay, so I didn't get the name right. Me too. She'll be fine. Right, little guy? So what do we do now? Just wait? Karen. How long? It's been almost a day since she left. Anatoly and Gregor look nervous. Someone needs to go look for her. We need to wait, Karen. Wait for what? The nearest town is miles and miles away. Waiting is all we can do for now. So it could be days before she gets back. What are we supposed to eat? Mice? Maybe. Each other? Karen? I'm sure Anatoly will agree, but we'll discuss next options when we get to it. By the way, this isn't a promotion. I obviously am clearly not getting paid, but fucking Hank Trill, he's on Spotify. I have been obsessed with his Bobby Diss track. I don't know why, but it's fucking gold. We'll discuss next options when we get to it. Every waking thought is about food now. I never should have eaten that much. I'm. Karen's hands are involuntarily shaking. Gregor and Anatoly just nod in agreement. They don't even need her to elaborate. You're sure Mariah will make it back? She promised. Everyone retreats to their areas. What do you want to do today? I guess I'll go talk to Anatoly in the kitchen? I'm so obsessed with looking at the background areas to see if any fucking weird shenanigan shit pops up. Hey. Oh, I probably should have fucking picked Karen or Gregor. They don't shred the shit out of my vocal cords. The kitchen definitely doesn't feel the same without Mariah. Her laugh, her smile, her juicy, meaty thighs. I never got to tell her how I felt about her. She'll be back, right? I nod. Yeah. I wish we had rationed better. You just tried to distract Anatoly from his misery with an old story. There was once a villager who had to stock up supplies for the winter. He filled his house with a cow, a sack of grains from the field, and 92 buckets of water, mostly for the cow. Sorry, I thought I had put my phone away. He quickly ran out of room as the house wasn't very big. One day, the villager grew sick. He knew he needed the life-giving milk from the cow to survive the winter. But when he attempted to milk the cow, his grip was too weak to grasp her udders. In desperation, he began to boil the grains using his buckets of water. The cow cried out for food, but the villager could only feed himself. Each night, the cries of the cow kept him awake. Until one day he finally ran out of food. The villager crawled into bed, crying as the snow deepened outside. The cow's sad eyes stared at him. I can't tell if half the noises I'm hearing are inside the game or outside my room. He wanted to comfort the cow, but he couldn't step over the buckets. He was too weak, too sick. The last thing he heard was the cow still crying out for food. One haunting noise to end his life. Okay, those noises are definitely coming from the bathroom. I think my roommate clogged the toilet. Anatoly looks horrified with your story. Yeah, you dumb fuck. I leave him alone in the kitchen. God, I'm a fucking idiot. I can't stop thinking about that vegetable stew. I'd be fine with bread and jam. I'd be fine with just strawberries. Nobody else laughs. I would kill for some vegetables right about now. I would too. I'm gonna go try to get some sleep. Good night. Not. There's almost zero difference between his voice and her voice. I fall asleep quickly, but I only dream about desecrating a corpse. I wake in a cold sweat in a completely different room. I'm sorry. Fucking what? Good morning. Karen's looking worse. Will you cook for the group today? You take out a cutlet of meat and you begin to cook it in the oven. I cooked the meat. Why is it such tiny script? What the fucking shit? Where did you get that? I ignore Karen's question. What's that smell? Oh, this noise is not good. Gregor finally gets off the couch. Where did you... The three are looking at you, salivating. You take the charred meat out of the oven, cutting it into small cutlets. They immediately grab some off a plate, chewing furiously. I take a piece and immediately devour it. Downwards. What the shit? I can almost guarantee that this is fucking Mariah. Like, I found her outside and was just like, choppy choppy. Do you have any more of this? I explain how the meat is stored securely hidden so that I can ration better this time. I understand. Thank you. Anatoly runs to the bathroom, puking in the toilet. You can hear him sobbing for a few minutes. This taste is... Gregor wanders off. Anatoly returns looking choked up. I was too weak. Left you some meat. Don't fight this, Anatoly. What? Do they all know it's fucking Mariah? Oh, this music is like, oh, Anatoly takes a cutlet from the plate, turning his back to the group as he devours it. You can hear him crying. Finally, my focus is coming back. Going to read some of those books. Keep them occupied, okay? Karen leaves you with the men. Who do you want to talk to? I don't want to go talk to Anatoly because he fucking ruins my voice, but I feel like he needs a homie right now. I knock on the door first. Anatoly, you slowly open the door. That looks weird as shit. Like, this whole bath, like, that, Thanks for checking in on me. I ask if he still feels sick. Not anymore. I think it was a mental thing. Please don't tell me where the meat came from. The less known, the better. I nod. Why do they immediately go to cannibalism? Like, it could have just been, like, a deer that, like, wandered up to the cabin. It's fucking not. But it could be. Someone's gonna show up right here. I'm, like, keeping my fucking eye on the mirror. Thank you. I'm sure Anatoly will remember that. My relationship is stronger. I leave Anatoly to go tidy up some parts of the kitchen. Hours pass. The meal gave everyone the person... Do y'all see that right there? That's a fucking face. If you look right in here, I'll try and zoom it in when I edit. That's a fucking face. right fucking that is unmistakably a face. I'm gonna click right on it. Okay. Eating will just make them hungrier. And it's... Oh! It fucking faded away. Oh, shit. They're fine now, but soon they'll be begging for more. My heart is fucking racing right now, and I just got a Discord notification, and it, like, partially scared the shit out. I need to get a face cam for shit like this, because holy fuck. We've waited long enough. What's for dinner? I calmly explain that I want to ration the meat better this time, and there will be no dinner. Fine. I understand. I guess I'd rather eat tomorrow than more today. No arguments? Perfect. Everyone decides to call it an early night. I fall asleep instantly tonight. Oh, gods. I have a strange dream. I'm having dinner with a blacksmith, but he's not touching his food. The only light in the room comes from the oven. He clears his throat, stroking his beard. I can forge anything, he says. My eye has been giving me issues lately, so I reply, forge me a new eye then. I laugh, but then the ropes come out. He ties you to your chair with a long rope to prevent you from struggling. You rip the rope apart without even trying, so the blacksmith uses a thicker rope. No turning back now. Takes the hot poker out of the coals, holding it in front of your face. You can see his beard and eyes watching you. He slowly brings the poker, aiming carefully for your eye, before plunging it into your skull with a sickening crunch. The force of the blow throws you backwards a few feet. I'm unable to break the ropes. I vomit all over my chest as the smell of my decimated eye floods into my nostrils. The blacksmith's stroke. The blacksmith stands over me, spitting on my body. I wake in a cold sweat. God, dude. Oh, I'm so done. Because I was gonna record this, and then I was gonna record Elden Ring because I wanted to record Elden Ring afterwards, to get myself like a break, because I knew this was gonna be like close to the crescendo, and now I'm kind of regretting my decision, but also not. I wake up to see Gregor looking out the window. He turns to me, not smiling. Take a look out the window. Do you notice anything? Oh. The floodwaters have receded a little bit, but everyone is still bound to the cabin. There was a fucking thing that moved over there. The trail used to be completely visible. It's gone now. And I heard whispering. I'm sure y'all heard it too. Indoors person. Oh, just... Good morning, big guy. Will Mariah make it back? I mean, in about like 2 to 3 hours once we like shit her out, probably. Or for dinner. This might sound a little crazy, but every night around 2 a.m. I can hear her outside. She makes this awful gurgling noise like she's trying to get water out of her lungs. Have you heard her, Gregor? Sometimes when the rain gets faint, I think I can hear her whispering. And again, the music is not getting any better. I haven't heard anything like that. When she's whispering, it's like she's trying to tell me something, right? Oh! Yes! Oh! Holy shit! Holy fucking shit, dude! Oh! Oh! I sometimes hear her crying through the radio, but that's just to broadcast my heart, right? Oh, fuck. I think we should have another piece of meat for breakfast. One step closer to Mariah. It's what she would have wanted. just padding for time, honestly. But, like, the main reason I hate most horror games that, like, sit you somewhere and don't let you do anything or let just shit play out is that you can't do anything. And it goes completely against my fight or flight response, because I don't have a flight response. I just have a fight response. That's why I loved Dead Space, because it was terrifying, but I could fight back. So it was just like I could keep going. But like this, like, there's nothing I can do, so I feel so fucking helpless. What's got into you, Anatoly? Anatoly's eyes look at me, begging.
Bring us another slab, please.
He clearly doesn't have the stomach for it.
I can't get the taste out of my mouth. Please help me.
Anatoly. Gregor looks pained at Anatoly's words. I think he's right. Please bring us more of that meat. I grab some of the meat from my secret hiding place. I cut it into squares, adding it to the boiling cauldron of water. It will taste bland without any seasoning, but you need to serve it up right away.
What's taking you so long? Boil it faster.
It looks almost done. Patience. It's finally finished. I serve the meat in bowls. Oh, don't show me the table. Oh, this is not going to be good. This is going to be bad. Gregor drinks the broth first before swallowing the chunks whole, like a duck does when eating bread. Anatoly creates ripples in his broth using his spoon. He isn't eating. I'm sorry about earlier, everyone. I don't know what overtook me. Mariah. Anatoly begins to weep. I look over at Karen. I didn't even notice her start to eat. There's just an empty bowl now. I'm fucking literally shaking. Karen is staring at me. How much more meat is left? I explain how most of it has gone bad. This is the last of it. How could you be so careless again? I remember Karen's knife. I need to think fast. What the hell are we supposed to do now? Wait around again? This storm isn't ending. I clear my throat. Anatoly?
Yes?
I think tomorrow you should look for Mariah. Or forage for plants outside. I think you should go tomorrow, little guy. Nobody else can identify edible plants like you. Please, Anatoly. You can swim back after a few hours. Gregor is right, Anatoly. Maybe you'll find Mariah out there.
I think Mariah's fine by herself.
He still hasn't accepted what happened yet.
She doesn't need anyone's help.
But we need your help, Anatoly. That's right, Anatoly. Please help us.
Let me sleep on it. Okay?
No problem, little guy. I go to bed ravenous. What the shit was that? That was whispering, bro. Something is Hey! I hate these fucking things, bro. Don't be a crybaby, it's just me. Onion. Not going to be very sweet today. I'm worried about Anatoly. He's going to cave to peer pressure. Can you stop him from leaving the cabin? I don't answer, Onion. Please? Don't you trust me? I shake my head. No, I don't fucking trust the fucking... Yeah. Got a good fun fact for you. Did you know that leaving out an unpeeled onion in your room absorbs bacteria? It will help prevent colds and ward off viruses.
Onion.
That was a lie. The fun factoid of that myth, people actually believed it in the 1500s.
Boy, boy.
How embarrassing. Who would believe that?
Boy, boy.
There even was a doctor in 1919 who caused a surge of people believing it. Anyways, you know what smells like a raw onion left in a room?
Boy, boy.
Me! Or you. It's been a while since your last... I can't remember when my last bath was. Could smell you before I even came into the room. Yikes. So can you stop Anatoly from leaving? I know he has cabin fever, but this is ridiculous. It will be him.
Onion.
Please. We don't need another one stalking the hallways. Oh, fucking Mariah's ghost. Tapping on the windows. Crying through the radio. I have a sudden urge to scream. Why do you think I've been using the mouse holes to get around?
Onion.
Scared to death that I'll run into her. Don't make me tattle to Cabbage about you. She can be as mean as Potato if you get on her bad side.
Onion. Onion.
Just kidding, she's great. Anyways, when the time comes, just tell Anatoly you care about him and don't want him to leave. Even if it's for me, okay? You can trust me. Now, if you excuse me, I need to work on some new ice skates.
Boy, boy, boy.
They're made of butter slices, so I'll get to skate around the frying pan tomorrow.
Onion.
Later. What the shit? My mind finally manages to forget everything that happened. I fall asleep again, still ravenous. Dude, I'm fucking done, bro. Fuck. Of course. A fox is collecting payment in your living room. I despise him, so I put 2 dogs at the bottom of a sack, then add 6 chickens on top. The fox smiles at me and leaves. At some point in his journey, the fox will eventually open the sacks and the dogs will tear the fox in half. Filled with such loathing for the fox, you gave him the only things you had for food. All those chickens. Look at all those chickens. As the snow piles up outside, you begin to eat whatever you can find. Pillowcases, candles, leather. One day I wake up and I have nothing left to eat. Absolutely nothing. Just an insatiable hunger. A few days later, I go mad and leave the cabin, completely ravenous. A nearby tree looks like charred meat. My iron teeth cut through the tree bark, tearing my gums apart by the splinters. My mouth fills quickly with blood. Days later, a deer gallops by. First creature in the woods to see my corpse. I wake in a cold sweat. Oh, no, like flicky flicky? Something smells terrible in the living room. Someone puked in a corner. I wipe it up with a rag to save them the embarrassment.
Good morning.
Good morning, little guy. I just got a deranged looking Karen and it said bad ideas. Well, Anatoly, what's your decision?
I barely slept last night. Her whispers came through one of the holes in the floor. She kept telling me to come inside.
We don't want to rush you, but one of us puked last night.
So that's what that smell was?
Anatoly, my patience is wearing thin. You have 1 hour to make a decision.
Why so quickly?
Because I'm not waiting around any longer. You can see the glint of Karen's knife under her dress. Best to watch out for that knife. The group disperses. Tensions seem to be rising. 1 hour to kill. What do I want to do? I'm gonna see if I can do a good deed. Before I end the episode, let's try a good deed. Let's try a good deed. Bitch, what? instantly regret my decision. Anatoly looks pale.
Thanks for coming over.
He seems comforted by my presence. I'm watching the crook of his arm because I know that was perfectly placed there in case there's a fucking face or some shit like that. Let me take a sip of my beverage so my scream comes out nice and lubricated. He seems comforted by my presence. My relationship is stronger. Oh, this like happy campy music is juxtapositioned by like the...
Gregor told me he's heard Mariah. I'm sure Karen isn't being honest with me. Have you checked out the basement door closely? Every so often, I can see her peeking out at me through the holes. I really don't want to drown outside, but at least I won't have her tormenting me anymore. You know what's in the basement, don't you?
Oh. No.
Wow. You aren't kidding anyone. You're just lying to yourself. Please get away from me.
I oblige. Looks like Anatoly will remember that. Call everyone together for a meeting. Oh, fuck, dude. Anatoly, you okay, little guy? Anatoly looks pale like he's going to pass out. Anatoly, have you made a decision?
Yes. I'll help you all out. I promise.
Thank you, Anatoly. Big tears roll down Gregor's cheeks.
I'll miss you, big guy.
I'll miss you, little guy. Thank you, Anatoly. I know this wasn't easy, but it's for the best.
Karen.
Yes? Gregor looks at you expectantly. Did you want to say anything to Anatoly? I say nothing.
Fuck.
Goodbye, Anatoly.
Goodbye, everyone.
Good luck, little guy. Oh, fuck me, dude. Gods. Gregor starts. Okay, so I'm just gonna end it there because it's only gonna go excessively downhill from fucking here, bro. Like, I can tell. Like, it like, this is like the juxtaposition from like it's mildly scary to just straight up terrifying. And again, like, the fact that I can't do fuck all shit is eating at me. So if you like this, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate everybody that went and supported the first episode. The first episode has like 70 plus views last time I checked, and that's fucking amazing. Like, genuinely and sincerely, like, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Like, honestly, that means a ton to me, especially because like most of my videos are just getting like, you know, like 8 to like 15 videos, which is like great in and of itself, but like I really do appreciate how much, like, how many like people that's reached, and it's really awesome, which is part of why I keep playing this series, because I enjoy it and it seems like everybody else does. But all in all, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and do all that fun shit, and I'll see y'all in the next episode.